Today's tale, Caesar's playing BattleTech once again, and today I thought I'd give the Awesome another go. I didn't do it very good justice last time, getting it all up and close and personal. So today we're running the Awesome with his 3 PPCs. We've got old Paradise and the Vindicator here. So he's got 1 PPC, a couple of LRMs. We got the big bad Orion over here with the AC-10. So hopefully he's going to get up close and personal. And lastly, we got the Centurion over here. He's got a couple of LRMs and some mediums and a large laser. And we are playing on the old frozen river here. So with this one, I'm pretty sure the enemy normally come from over here. So I think what we might do is we're going to do the old run into the trees trick. Seems pretty good. Pretty good. So we're going to get everybody running as far as they can go. Which isn't all that far. I mean, an Awesome. She's a slow truck. Look at that. Coming up the rear. Poor old Apex, eh? She's like, yeah, I'm coming. Just don't worry about it, boys. Meanwhile, the enemy, they should be coming over the hills soon. So I want to keep the Awesome towards the back. The PPCs obviously don't do that well when you get up close. They, I think they go down to about 40-something% chance to hit. I'd like for the Orion to do most of the tanking here. I definitely don't want the Vindicator taking too much. And it looks like we have no choice but to warm up our little Apex here. She's going to hop onto this this heat here and be like, ooh, that's nice and hot. Half her heat sinks won't work on there, but luckily we will get off that in the next turn. I do not have anyone with sensor locking here. So if they do decide to sprint in, it's going to be interesting. And it looks like, so they can come into your range and then go out of your range, and if they do that, it goes back to just this normal sort of movement phase here. So we're going to sprint you up there. Orion, I would like to have you maybe in the trees over here. Although, this is a bit sketchy because I don't have any fire from back here if you do. So we might, what I would like to do is put him up on the trees. If I put the Orion here and then put some of my mechs back here, it might be alright. So we'll get you running up here. The Awesome. I don't think we're going to make it very far, are we, with the Awesome? The Awesome is going to be very slow to get there. But if we can deploy around these trees, maybe we can have some decent fire down into here. Down into this area in the valley. We'll see what we get. They might come in too quick for me to form up. But we'll try and form up. And see what we get. Most of my guys have dodged anyway. They're thinking about what they want to do. What do we got down here? A heavy mech. A light mech. Alright, looks like they're coming in pretty quick. As long as my Orion's at the front, he can maybe tank a fair bit of whatever happens. I mean, we've got to remember that most of what's going to happen is them sprinting in. So the Vindicator, he's going to take this last tiny little tree on the end, and apparently that's going to give him cover. And that is going to be him done. Next up, Sumo in... What are you in, Sumo? What are you in? Speaking of the lineup, I randomed their lineup. So they have what looks like a light, 2 mediums, and an assault. Whereas I have 2 mediums, a heavy, and an assault, which is kind of interesting. I would have thought they would be a little bit more even, but apparently not. Centurion, I want you towards... See, now this is where it gets a bit weird. I think that peak here kind of gives a hard time on firing into. So I'm probably going to take him over here, maybe get him to shoot this way, if I can. The Awesome, I guess, is going to sprint for this. I don't think the Awesome's going to make it, though. These guys are pretty close to being up this hill already. Orion, you're just going to post up on these trees here. You're going to be in cover, braced as well. So hopefully you're going to tank most of that. We're going to have a light probably sprint over, probably giving detection to everything, and then a whole lot of missiles will probably come on in. That is my guess. We're going to sprint you. God, that sprint is not all that sprintastic, is it? Can you keep just yourself turned that way a little? I don't know what's going to come over. Awesome can tank a fair bit to the front, so all I have to do is really turn her if I think it's getting all sketchy, and just leave her outside of the trees. I would prefer in the trees, because it's just a straight 25% defense, right? The Jenna is going to come in, shoot me in the side, actually. Wow, that Jenna has, must have someone who gives the passive bonus of sprint, because you can't sprint and shoot. So there is that. What we might do is we might reserve for a while and see what else comes up this hill. If nothing else comes up this hill, we'll drop some rounds on this guy. If something else does, quick draw. Okay. It's not great that the Orion is tanking it all to the side here. Unfortunately, I didn't turn him enough to really deal with this. So he's probably going to lose an arm here. At this rate. Ooh, he is taking a lot of... Luckily, he is braced, right? So he's not taking too much stability damage. Otherwise, it could have gotten pretty interesting. I think we're just going to... Oh, we're on our final move anyway, so... Let's get you repositioned here. To be a bit more forward-facing. And what can you shoot? I think we might just... I don't know about this Jenna, actually. I could probably get the Jenna next turn if it doesn't do anything. Or maybe I could just hammer the hell out of it. You know what, I'm really tempted for this, though. I mean, we've got 95s on everything. The AC-10 will punch a big hole through him. This is... yeah, it's pretty good. He doesn't quite match up to the Orion here, so we'll put some rounds into him. That's a lot of... Oh, you missed with that? You're kidding, right? 95 and you missed. Woo, that is a lot of misses, actually. Alright, so it didn't do quite as much as I'd liked. Which is a little disappointing. Actually, no, I should reserve. I want to see what their assault does, actually. I'm more concerned about what this assault does. If he's just going to dribble around in that valley there, then more to him, I guess. Alright, so it looks like, yeah, it looks like we're going to have problems shooting from up there. So we might just get over here. Not there. Probably get here and pop our PPCs into this guy. I would maybe prefer if we could shoot, you know what, we're going to shoot this guy. I'm happy with 80% here. Maybe we can knock him over. Come on, PPC, that's a lot of heat though. We could... Okay, so we can fire either 2 or 3. So we're going to fire 3 for this first round. And then probably 2 the next round, right? Or we can fire 3 again, and then 2. Because we're never going to run out of heat there. And we are brutalizing this guy so far. I can get you... The Centurion can get over here. Add some more fire to this quick draw. He is hurting now. Definitely hurting. Large laser, LRMs, everything. He's going to have a unhappy time. I reckon he's going to fall over from this. Ooh, that large laser hit though. Couple of light missiles hit him too. He's knocked over now. Unsteady. Unsteady Eddie, eh? He is down. Not quite as much alpha as I was hoping for in the first turn. It's not like shooting a light mech, I guess. So you don't really have much to do you? So you could call a shot here. We've got LRMs at 70 and a PPC. We'll try for this torso here. If I can pop it off, he will lose a medium laser and some more medium lasers. Okay, I'll take that. At least it'll... If we pop this off, it leaves less things to get hit as well later on. So PPC's probably not going to hit. Yeah, we expected the PPC not to hit there. But It's alright, a couple of missiles hit, not great. Maybe next turn if this Jenner doesn't move. Alright, the Jenner is going to move. He's going to get evasion. I might just punch the Jenner, actually. I think I will just punch that Jenner. Because, he's not going to stand up to that Orion punching him. The Orion, it'll save him some refire on his AC, I guess. Is this guy going to come in close? That's really annoying if you're coming in close. Alright, they're going to all give it to this poor old Orion, but he's built to tank. He's built tough. Well, actually, he's not built that tough. Apparently, he's not built that tough. Oh, here comes some more missiles. On the Centurion from the side, actually. Where are those coming from? Down here? That's the assault, isn't it? For some reason, the computer has a real love for firing its stuff from far away. 63 to hit. I would like that. 95 would probably rip quite a fair bit off. We might miss here, though. Come on. Oh, there we go. As I said, would rip quite a fair bit off. He's lost his evasion, so now we can just drop everything on him. Which we will. Which is the other bonus of hitting him like that. Is now we can absolutely toast him. We'll get this Jenner out. So that all we have left is this half beaten up, what are we? Were you a Centurion? You're a quick draw.
What's up, Commander?
What's up, Commander? I think you can just fire from here as well. LRMs, probably not, although I don't think it makes too much of a difference, right? Yeah, it will, because we'll want that heat later on. So we're just going to fire and everything. Get toasted, son. Get toasted. We are crippling him away. He's not going to have a good time next turn, I think. In fact, I could probably get my Awesome to blast his face off. The assault mech's thinking about it. Yeah, I think the AI has a real issue with this map. It has a hard old time. So what do we get for shot chances here? Really bad, right? No, 80s. Okay. We got 80 and 80. So we're gonna just finish off this Jenner. This might be a little overkill, but we'll save on some heat here. Actually, we're gonna save on heat. That's interesting. Come on, we just need 2 hits and he'd be dead. 1 hit. Oh, missed. Okay, so his legs are coming off. He's not looking good. Not looking good. The Orion will hopefully get another turn of beating him. Oh, it looks like he's gonna run. Okay. He's going to give us some SRMs to the face, to the Centurion. Maybe I should finish off... I really want to finish off that Jenner. Can we get... we can get to about here and shoot him. I'll happily take that. We get dodge on the Vindicator, so moving's okay. LRM and a PPC. Come on, you just got to hit him. Hit him. Hit him, baby. Oh, there we go. Couple of hits to the torso. Man, he's looking pretty unhealthy now. So now we can probably get the Awesome onto the quick draw in front of us. Not quite sure what he wants to do. He's gonna get him behind. Oh no, he's gonna shoot us in the side. Alright. Alrighty then. That's how you want to play it. That's cool because the Awesome is now gonna shoot you in the back. So that's going to be really unhappy for you, isn't it? We're going to heat up a little bit more here, but we should finish off this guy. He's got 36, so we need some things to hit here. Basically, I need either this to hit or 2 of these to hit. Be interesting. There we go. There we go. He is down. Get out of here, Jenner. Yeah, later, dumbass. Nice one, Sumo. Give him the trash talk as you kill him. Alright, so the Heavy's gonna come in. It's gonna drop a few more LRMs on us. See, the LRM fire is really ineffective if you don't have 2 15s. So the AI firing like that is really not optimal. We might back to the side here and probably just shoot this guy in the side, so that he doesn't shoot us in the back next turn. I could have got right round, but I think we'll just plonk it into the side here. The LRM can get turned off so we save some heat. And we will just unleash hell into this guy. I think he's going to have a really bad day. That stapler of an AC sounds huge. Well, actually, he survived pretty well out of that. I thought he would take more damage, but he did not. The assault's going to come up and try and do some serious work here. So we're going to keep... I think what we're going to do is we're going to start reversing up. So we can slowly head towards those trees. This guy is about to have a bad day. Hello, Mr. Quickdraw. Meet my PPCs. I think we'll fire all three. It's going to overheat us. But I think that should be pretty good. We could probably do some serious damage in here if we hit with all three. There we go, center torso. Talked about serious damage. Center torso is as serious as it gets. Alright, well look, I'm on track to keep all 4 mechs here. The assault is going to be the big one. He is going to be the big old bad guy. I don't know how they still have any range there. But apparently they do. So we're going to reserve here. I want these guys to come up so I can see them. Because I need to be able to see them before I can shoot anyone. We're going to just fully reserve here. Maybe the assault will come up. There we go. Victor! Ooh, Victor, eh? He's got the AC. He is, he's dealing it out. If he had come up that hill first, things would probably be a lot different, I reckon. So we're going to try and flank slowly with the Awesome. And I mean really slowly. He's overheating, so we're going to have to cool off the 3. Probably just fire the 2. Get a little bit of heat back. 2 PPCs though is pretty big business. Whoop. And oh, you hit either arm, eh? Either arm. Well, that's interesting. It's alright though, because everybody just gets to have a fun old time just unleashing on him. Paradise is going to put one into a leg. Come on, boys. Don't shred armor everywhere. You need to be concentrating your fire a little here. You're probably alright where you are, so you'll fire as well. We might get the LR... No, we will not get the LRMs in. We'll just slowly heat up with the fire that we have. We have a little bit of obstructed vision, but the target is huge apparently, so it does not matter. No matter. Piece of cake. Ooh, to the chest. Okay. I don't mind the chest hits so much, because they have to happen. The arm hits, not so much. I'd rather they were torsos, but... it is what it is. We are probably pretty good right smack where we are. We might ease up on the AC here. Apparently we're going to have to ease right on up on most of our weapons. If we even want to maintain any sort of heat here. 2 mediums, not great. What we could do is we could forget about firing and we could probably just brace. Get some of our stability back, I guess. Get some of our heat back. And we'll also be able to fire the AC without any refire issues. We do have to tank that Victor for a turn, but it'll be okay. It will be okay. We'll probably reserve and we'll see what they do first. Actually, no, we could just start putting rounds into him now. So I think no. We could just, if we reserve the Orion, he'll still be guarded for this turn if he gets shot at. So we'll see where he goes. He's going to move up. It's actually probably better for us, because now we can flank around a bit, although we're tanking a lot of damage there. Just going to have a drink. Bit dry today. Bit dry. So, let's see. I'm slowly going to move my Awesome around. Can I get you here? I can. That means the Centurion is slowly getting more side and back shots exposed. We'll probably pop another 2 rounds in. We're heating up a little, but so be it. Oh, a head hit. That was huge. That guy is like, dear God, it's rocking my boat. Next up, who do we want? The Vindy? Probably the Vindy, right? Oof, so close to just destroying that head there. The Vindicator can just open fire with everything. Fortunately, he has moved into the trees. But he's going to get a lot of damage from being this close to us. Wildfire. Let's actually have a look. What kind of hit chances do you have, buddy? If you fired with most of this stuff. 95s across the board, but you would overheat. I think that's well worth. I mean, this is a lot of damage, right? So we've got 75 here, 50 from the two mediums, and possibly 40, 80 from the SRM. So that is massive. Oh, and speaking of massive, we did some getting through that right torso. Getting through it. Not quite as quick as I'd like, but it's getting there. Sumo, you can probably fire from here as well. Sumo, you are starting to overheat, but it's not too bad just yet. So we'll just fire in as well. Hopefully we can get this torso. Come on. One. You gotta be kidding. I was so close to destroying that. Alright. We do get another round of firing with 3 before he even gets his turn though, so we will do that. I'll happily tank those rounds. I don't mind if you keep doing that to me. Do not mind at all. Ooh, so we've got an arm to kill, and we've got this torso. I can't believe that torso survived somehow. I think we'll just unleash with everything again. Come on. Boom. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. He's in trouble now. And he's knocked down. Oh. This is going to be a bad day for him on the ground, actually. Because now... Let's have a look, Sumo. Oh, can you shoot? Oh, you can. Excellent. 75 to hit. From what? Target size. Okay, interesting that you don't have the greatest of hit chances anymore. We're just going to fire probably the large laser in. We could fire both and save some heat still. I think we'll do that. Please. Come on. You missed with both. My god. Sumo, I'm seriously disappointed in you, my friend. I was hoping you would do a little bit better than that. We might roll in with the Orion and just punch here. 100% to hit, 95 damage, plus we need the heat back. So we'll just punch him. Hopefully hit the chest. Come on. Up. Well, something popped off. An arm. Wow, poor guy. God, all he's got is lasers left. So, actually, SRMs. I think that's the SRM pack right on his chest. You can see it right here. He's going to headbutt us. It's a lot of damage. The Orion's got 2 internal structure. What is that? Like a couple of wires holding the arm on? That is craziness. We don't want to get too close here. So we'll probably just move like this. And pop some rounds in the side. Can fire 2 and not overheat, which is okay. I mean, only problem is we've still got this bit of torso here to go through before we hit the center easily. And apparently we're going to shoot him in the leg. I don't know if it was really necessary, but we will shred some leg armor. Don't know how necessary that was, but alright. You have orders? I've got orders, my friend. Put some more rounds into this guy. Come on. Finish him off. 120 on this. Ooh. Couple of missiles here and there. Alright. We're through this torso, so that means that his center torso is now seriously exposed. Hopefully, shots from either side will start hitting that. I need 119. We're not going to do that with this. That's for sure, but... for now, we'll take it. 40. Yeah, we're grinding through. He's going to get one more round of... actually, we get my Orion first. My Orion can potentially do 95 damage, which would be enough to kill him. Come on. Come on, Wildfire. Just punch him. That way I don't have to lose anything. You're going to do the old robot dance and... oh, yeah. Nice. so far we're holding all of our bits and pieces on our mechs. No arms lost, no limbs lost. Means we're probably going to have to push up with the Awesome though. If we want to take a damage. No damage on any of our equipment here. Can you just brace here? And we will see what this medium mech wants to do. He's going to probably bum rush up this hill because he's like, my friends just died. I'm going to have to help out. Kintaro, eh? The old Kintaro. We're probably going to just drop missiles in from over here. 50% chance to hit with 5. Man, so probably 2, I'd say. 2 missiles will hit. There we go. What was that, 2? Pretty solid. Sumo, you're probably going to have to do exactly the same. Although, man, you can't even. You know what, Sumo? Buddy, just brace yourself, my friend. Yeah, you just stay put and keep things cool. How about you just back up? And we will try and brace you. And then I think we'll move in with the Awesome and get some smackdown going on this Kintaro. We'll see what the Kintaro wants to do. He's probably going to go for my Awesome here. But I don't think that's going to happen. That's not going to happen, sir. In fact, we can. Oh my, we've got all of our heat for this. Okay, I'll take that. 65s? There's no way I'm taking 65s. We're taking 95s. 95s to wreck this guy's house. No evasion, sir. Whew, man, we're just... Nice little spread, actually. Not bad, considering you're firing PPCs. He managed to do some serious damage into the center torso there. Alright, my Awesome's like, yeah, I'll take that. Those SRMs did a lot of damage in there, actually. Not too shabby. But I don't know if that was the best position to move into, my friend, because now we can now open up 75s, yeah. Doesn't matter, we missed. But we will rock his boat just a little with some missiles. Sumo, you probably... Oh, you nearly shooting the side, aren't you? How about you just fire from here, my friend? What do you got? Large laser and some LRMs? Yeah, give it to him. That Kintaro is overheating by a fair bit. And it's not looking good for him now. He's unsteady. Wildfire. What can you do from here? Whoa, you can... what do you got here? You got a whole lot of shot percentages here. Let's just go there. I don't want you too close because I don't really want you taking more shots. I'd like to save some of that armor there. AC-10, LRMs. Wow, we can just unleash hell. How about we do? How about we do? Oh, that hit. Oof. And those hit. Everything's pouring down on this guy. Man, look at him. He's knocked down. He's entrenched. Well, it's not going to help you. It's not going to help you at all with this big old Awesome rolls on in and blasts you from there, son. If he gets up and just goes for my Vindicator, it would be a bad day for him. We're just going to... Are we going to overheat? I would like to kill this torso here. Probably not going to bother overheating. You know what? Let's just overheat. We don't need it, right? Don't need it at all, because the downside for the Kintaro is he is now well and truly beaten. Not even sure I'd run into this. I'd just start running. Kintaro's like, nope. I can take these guys. It's only an assault and a heavy. Yep. It's going to work out for you pretty well, my friend. Pretty well. It's a shame we can't fire this medium laser, but PPC to the kneecap will do some work. His guard in there is doing a lot of work, actually. You can see when I only hit him for 25 damage out of a possible 50 that it's not all that good. 20. He is actually tanking up fairly well here. We might have to Might have to roll in with the Awesome and give him the old what for. We're definitely not going to fire all of this. I would just prefer to fire the good to hit stuff here, which would be the LRM and the AC. Yeah, let's fire all that in. Oh, there it goes. He's knocked down. Oh my god, he lost a torso, an arm, and a leg all in one go. That was pretty nasty. And for that, I think we're gonna keep moving around him. He could move into my Awesome here, but I don't think it's gonna matter. I would go toe to toe with my Awesome if I had to. And we will fire into the chest here, if we can. Come on, a couple of hits into that chest and he is toast. We're taking a little bit of heat damage, but I don't really mind. He's gonna get up. He's like, I've got this. There's my arm, don't worry. Oh, he's coming in. Is he gonna come in for the punch? He's taking it slow down that hill though, you know, gotta be cautious. Don't want to fall over as you come down. Oh. You know what I would have done? I would have gone full tilt down this hill to slam into my Awesome. Oh, you knocked down my Awesome. Okay. Interesting, but now the Vindicator gets some nice shots on you anyway. So, Vindicator here, we're going to turn you around. I could come up for... I don't think it's really going to matter, is it? We'll move over here at least a little. And then I think we'll pop around into him. Get around, popped into you. Oh, we hit with everything here. I mean, this side, it's not the greatest side to hit since he does have all his armor, all his bits and pieces. But, we'll just bash it anyway. In fact, we are having some serious issues with our firing arcs here. I think we're going to have to move up close and personal. It's going to get a little sketchy, but we're going to move in. Maybe I could next... If he survives around, I guess I'll just move in and punch him. We're going to fire the medium lasers here. Shame we can't quite fire the light laser, but it is what it is. Apparently we are trying to cut off his arm. You know, just because we can. Wildfire, what kind of shots have you got? Okay, you can only fire LRMs from there. I could get up close here. AC is 70%. We'll probably hold off with the AC, the LRMs, and we'll just fire... Can we fire some... Not the LRMs. I'd like to fire the SRMs in here, if I can. 85 set with those. They should do... They can do about 80 damage, which would shred anything here. Possibly a center torso would kill him. Nope. Okay. I was hoping for another arm, maybe. But you know what? It doesn't matter because Awesome, Apex and the Awesome is going to get up and be like, you punched me? You headbutt me? Well, I headbutt you with my small laser too. Here we go. You going to go for the punch? Boom! There goes the center torso. There goes the center torso. I didn't even get to give him the small laser, eh? Pretty disappointing. Pretty disappointing. But yeah, the Awesome is fairly fun if you can get it in the right position. And I actually kept everything on my mechs. I'm super happy about that. Super happy that all my mechs stayed alive. But the thing is, the AI on this map, I feel, isn't the greatest. I mean, you can see that they sit in that little gully firing the missiles at you. And it's not the smartest of things to do, right? Meanwhile, jeez. Yeah, the Jenna had Paradise in for the evasion, so complete destruction there. Man, there is some... We actually did really well on the quick draw to just get that center torso. Nothing else, just the center torso. Although we got him from behind, right? So, there is that. It was a bunch of PPCs to the back. And meanwhile, the Victor came in and took a bit of a beating, actually. Bit of a beating. And with that, we'll take a break. Tune in next time for more adventures of BattleTech. Hey guys, thanks again for watching. If you like what you've seen, hit that subscribe button or leave me a comment on anything you want to see in the future.